The Philippines is well known for having a robust and healthy human capital. It is sought after around the world. From its business process outsourcing industry to electronic assembly to maritime industries, but most importantly, its employment exportation in the world's most important industry, healthcare. The Philippines is among the largest, if not as the largest source of workers in the healthcare sector around the world. One of the US states, California, which is the nation's largest state in terms of economy, identifies 20% of its nurses as Filipino, which makes it the second largest group. Yet that is only in California. In the entire US country, Filipinos are actually the largest immigrant healthcare workers, more than Mexico or India, two countries which are renowned for their immigrant numbers in the US. And according to a report published by the Philippine Statistics Authority in 2019, there are over 2.2 million overseas Filipino workers, and 25% of these work on improving the lives of other people. So how did the Philippines become such a crucial source of employment in the world? Before we move on, don't forget to leave us a like and subscribe for more. Presently, there are over 2.2 million Filipino overseas workers, and although we have stated that the most important industry these workers work in is healthcare, there is of course a lot more variety to it. The Philippines became a huge proportion of the world's employment due to a lot of reasons, but the largest is that the nation has a very rich educational system. Even the recent 2022 national budget that was recently signed has the educational system have the highest degree of funding. Hence, the largest source of migration is from professional workers, engineers, nurses, and seafarers. This led foreign nations to favorably see the competence of Filipinos, and hence paved the way for opportunities for them. The second reason is that in the past, Filipinos were also keen on moving out of the nation. It is among the largest diaspora around the world, present in more than 100 countries. It is estimated that there are more than just overseas workers. There are currently 12 million Filipinos who are living overseas, whether they were born there or have fully established themselves as a citizen living abroad. Regardless, this number is more than 10% of the total population of the nation, which is around 111 million people in 2021. Now, these overseas Filipinos have greatly benefited the nation. It has created a better reputation with its potential educational system and enhanced tourism in one way or another. Most notably, however, is the cash remittance that these overseas Filipinos send to the nation. Data from the Central Bank of the Philippines shows that the nation received over 31 billion US dollars in remittances from abroad, which is even a number larger than the business processing outsourcing industry at $29 billion. This has also helped the nation to have among the largest foreign exchange reserves around the world. On the other hand, this has also created a massive problem. Highly educated Filipinos who leave the nation also mean that the country will miss out on the productivity these individuals will bring. Hence, a report published by the World Health Organization in 2020 saw that the nation is in trouble. By 2030, the Philippines will have a shortfall of over 250,000. Yet at the same time, this trouble was also seen during the COVID-19 crisis, where even Filipino nurses resigned from working in these hospitals. Likewise, this has also influenced the overall unemployment rate of the nation, even after becoming the fastest growing economies in 2021, and even forecasted to grow further in 2022. The nation has the worst unemployment rate in the ASEAN nation, ending 2021 with over 6.5%. So how can the nation become among the fastest growing economies in the world? It ended the fourth quarter of 2021 with a GDP growth of over 7.7% and 5.6% for the entire year, which is the second fastest in ASEAN, second only to Singapore. Well, we think that it is influenced by the highly educated overseas Filipinos. With more Filipinos working abroad, and then a few years later choosing to live there and fully establish themselves as a citizen of said nation, then the Philippines would apparently have higher unemployment, as the ones who are supposed to ease the unemployment rate are rather gone. But this can be seen as a problem and might as well be a benefit. After all, these overseas Filipinos have also given far more to the nation than most industries, but at the same time, they chose to help build a different nation.